A very pleasant good evening to you as we welcome you to send it downstairs to Luke Metzner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bellbank Park for this exciting AZCFL matchup between the Phoenix Outlaws and the Tucson Thunder. These teams have met before, and the Outlaws came on top. And before tonight's game, I got a chance to speak to both coaches. First of the Outlaws, Mr. Russell Whitman. He said his team needs to be prepared for anything that the Thunder may throw on them, and on offense and defense. And then for the Thunder, I got a chance to speak to Josh McCord for Tucson, and he said that they really need to stop the Outlaws' run game and that they just need to execute the game plan on offense. Both head coaches had stressed the importance of special teams in tonight's contest. Should be a good one. And now back to the voice of the AZCFL, Kevin Derryberry.
We join you live from Bellbank Park here in Mesa, Arizona, as the AZCFL Game of the Week on the return for the Outlaws. It was Ashur McMillan, a wide receiver from 19 to 6. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the AZCFL Game of the Week, powered by CMX. I'm Kevin Derryberry alongside Cody Cameron, and we are underway. Special thank you to Luke Metzner for our pregame report. Here it is. It's the Tucson Thunder and the Phoenix Outlaw. Cody, for the Thunder, they had to travel up north here. They're winners of 2 consecutive games. They take on the Phoenix Outlaws, a team that has not lost since we broadcast their team about a month ago. They've won 3 straight for Steve Seeley. Here we are. Back to work. This is Brandon Schilling. He'll step through the pocket, wants to throw, but he's going to keep it and run it. He'll take it to the 20-yard line, and at the 20-yard line, greeting him and knocking him out of bounds is Kinsey Bullitt. Bullitt, the defensive edge rusher right there, playing to the sideline there to stand up the quarterback, and Schilling limited to just a gain where he could just scramble for a couple and live the play on.
Well, first of all, Kevin, welcome to the broadcast, because we didn't get a traditional open here to, say all their hello and how you doing out there for the audience. I am stoked to be back after the week off, and it was a great Easter weekend, and we have an awesome game here. The Outlaws, like you said, we've seen this team 3 times now, and this Tucson team, the Thunder, coming up, they have struggled this season. The Outlaws, to me, on paper, should control this football game. Big kickoff to open up the game here from Ashur McMillan, who is a big-time playmaker, and you just mentioned Schilling. He is a dual-threat quarterback, and he is good.
He is very good. He'll work out of the pistol. He'll survey the field. He'll lob one down the middle field. The ball's going to be picked off. He wanted Seeley, and instead the Thunderbird intercepted. And the errant pass thrown over the intended target was picked off by the Thunder, and it was Josiah Holloway right there to make the first impact play of this game as he intercepts a errant ball from Brandon Schilling. And for Schilling, he picks up the interception. But how about the Thunder? With the first takeaway here, they put their offense on the field in what seemed like a situation where they were ready to break there for a minute, but they were able to stand tall and get the stop and the takeaway, Cody.
And that's nobody's fault but my own right there, Kevin. I just got done talking about Schilling and the playmaking ability he has with the dual threat aspect. And the very next play, he throws an interception. the good old broadcaster's curse strikes again, but a big play for the Thunder defense.
4th interception of the season for Brandon Schilling, but the takeaway for Josiah Holloway. And now this means that the Thunder, with the first chance of the rock, Charles Belts IV will take the football and he'll run it immediately. He tries the left side of that line of scrimmage. One of those guys up front for the Thunder, a big fella, and that is number 72, Gabriel Graciano. Look for that guy. He is a nasty fella up front. He's a nasty offensive lineman.
And the Outlaws, they are known for their defense. This is a tremendous defensive team. Like we said, this is our 3rd time seeing them, so we've really gotten to know a lot of these football players, and a very stout front 7 defensively for the Outlaws.
Once again, breaking the huddle at the quarterback position, Charles Belts IV. He's their signal caller. We might see another one, and that is Deron Billups. He gets a chance to carry the ball as well out of the shotgun formation. They run a little bubble screen to the near side, and losing his footing right around the 10-yard line was the wide receiver up there for the Thunderbird, making the catch. And as he made the catch, he slipped and fell to his knee. That is Ty-Jai Grigsby. And for Grigsby, he was dropped immediately there by Eric Sipes. And how about Sipes right there, the linebacker coming in there, reading the play, sniffing it out, and he was there for an easy tackle as the player just slipped and fell.
Yep, Sipes literally the flat defender on that side. He sheds the stock block and makes the tackle, which is going to bring up a big 3rd and 12 here for the Thunder offense.
Possession play here for Tucson, working left to right, wearing their navy blue uniforms, the all blue uniforms with white numerals outlined in, I believe it's red. Shifting to the right of the quarterback is Jason Parrish. High snap, ball thrown down the middle field, and high pointing it around the 25-yard line, taking it out across the 30, maybe the 31. A brilliant catch on a great ball, but making the reception right over the middle of the field was Angelo Martin. And how about the hands to go up, high point that ball, and he was able to pick up a little yardage after the catch. The ball will be spotted at the 31-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And how about the throw from Charles Belts IV? Right on the money.
Couldn't put it anywhere better, high and away from the defenders. Let his receiver go up and climb the ladder, grab a big 3rd down catch, but a tremendous accurate football by Charles Belts.
Moving the chains was Belts and company, 20 yards to Angelo Martin, 1st and 10 Thunder. They continue to move. There's a delayed handoff. They go to the big fellow this time, and that is Jason Parrish, as there's not a lot of real estate for him to wander around in. Again, as the pressure came up front, the offensive line pressure by the Outlaws. And for Steve Seeley's team, a team that's won 3 straight games, they are starting to feel like they're playing their best football at this time of the year, Cody. And you saw their defense right there, a TFL for the interior linemen.
We already talked about the front 7 being nasty, especially the 4 guys up front. You said there's no real estate to run, Kevin. That is probably going to be the theme for the day. I expect this defensive line to get after it.
Got to watch for those guys up front. They got a whole bunch of them. Zachary Salzman is one of them. He will play on the interior side of things. And also the big fella, 70.